Welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Today it's cold outside, so I'm going to do something that will warm your insides. We're going to be doing pot roast beef stew. So let's get started with the ingredients. You're going to need some cream of mushroom soup, tomato soup, a can of diced tomatoes or tomato chunks, however you have it, that will work, onion soup mix, thyme, oregano. We're going to need some salt, onion, carrots, celery, garlic, potatoes, and I think I got everything up there. And of course we're going to need some green peas, but we'll put that in last. And I'm going to take this pot roast, which you can either cook your pot roast like you normally would cook it with potatoes and carrots, or you can take it and cut this baby up and make a stew with it. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go away, get everything ready, and I'll be right back and we'll put this together. A meal I think you're truly going to enjoy. All right, now I'm at the stove and I've already started my water to boil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in my beef chunks. As you can see, I cut up my beef chunks, or my pot roast, and I'm doing this on the stove. This is normally a meal that you can cook in the crock pot, but I'm cooking it so late until I couldn't wait that 4 to 6 hours, however long it's going to take. So I'm just going to go ahead and put everything in the crock pot. Now this is my onions, my crushed garlic, and my celery that I'm adding to this. And I'm going to allow this to cook maybe about 30-40 minutes. Then I'm going to bring you back. This is my onion soup mix. You know, that's my all-time favorite seasoning in the world. My oregano and my thyme, along with some salt. And I'm going to put one more thing in here, and that's going to be my diced tomatoes. Now I'm going to let this cook, like I said, for about 30-40 minutes. After that, I'll bring you back and I'll add the rest of the ingredients. This should take me about an hour, 15 minutes all total, and I'll be ready to eat. Okay, now I'm back and my meat has been cooking for about 40 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and add into the pot my carrots and my potatoes. And I'm going to allow them to cook probably about 20 minutes. And then I'll add my soup mix, which I have sitting back here. I'll add that to the pot and bring this all together. So, just want to add my carrots and my potatoes. Bring you back in 20 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. And if you can look at this stew, it's already ready. And I don't even have to add anything else to it. I thought I was going to add a little bit of cornstarch as a thickening agent, but I don't think that I need it. So I'm just going ahead and putting in what's going to give me so much more flavor. I'm putting in my Campbell soup. Remember, I had the mushroom soup. Pick up a lot of flavor from that. You can pick up a lot of flavor from celery soup too, whichever one you prefer. And I had the tomato soup. Now this is a quick meal when you want a good meal, but you don't want to slave in that kitchen. Okay, now I think that this is going to thicken up just like I need it on its own. So I'm going to allow that. And allow that soup to blend in real well. So I'm going to leave this, and what I'll do is when it gets ready, I'll bring you back and I'll pour up a bowl. Now if it looks like it's not going to be creamy enough to me, then I'll just add a little bit of cornstarch, of flour and water as a thickening agent. It won't be cornstarch, it will be flour and water. You can use either or. You can use cornstarch or flour and water, but today I'm going to use flour and water if I need it. And I'll bring you back and show you that. Be right back. Okay, it's ready. Look at how creamy it is. I never did put in the flour and water that I was going to put in. I don't need to. Look at how rich and creamy that is. So I'm just going to go ahead, and here sits the flour water still over here. I'm not going to use that because I don't need to. But I'm going to go ahead and dish up a bowl. Look at how good that looks. That is awesome. And I'm telling you, when it's cold outside, this will hit the spot. Okay. Just want you to see what it looks like. That's what Chris is making tonight. She's making pot roast beef stew. And I've got a taste of it. It is really delicious. The pot roast is so meaty and tender. And the vegetables are done to perfection. Even the carrots are really, really good. And carrots is like a secondary food for me. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm doing pot roast beef stew. Try it. I think you're truly going to enjoy it. Next up, we're going to be making one of those desserts for your Thanksgiving or your Christmas table. And as always, thank you for watching. Chris cook for you too. Bye.